Good evening, darlings, and welcome to Tales from the Pink Room. Tonight's story is about obsession, not the sweet kind. Not the kind that keeps us hunting for that perfect issue, or that impossible grail we dream about finding tucked away in some dusty old antique store. No, this kind of obsession leaves the lights on at night. They say every collector eventually finds a book that changes them. For Martin Graves, that book found him. Martin had been collecting comics for nearly 30 years. Golden Age, pre-code horror, obscure underground books nobody cared about. He wasn't flashy, didn't care about slabs, didn't care about social media. He collected because he believed comics carried energy, memories, fragments of the people who owned them before. And after decades of hunting, he started believing some books carried something else, something dark. Most collectors laughed at stories like that, until the Lexington estate sale. Cold rain, gray skies, one of those mornings where the air feels heavy. The house belonged to a man named Walter Vane, a recluse who died alone. No family, no visitors, just rooms packed floor to ceiling with books, most of it junk. But in the basement, that's where Martin found the comic. No bag, no board, no title. Just a thick black cover with faded silver lettering that read, "Who Waits Below." He'd never seen it before. No publisher logo, no issue number, no copyright, nothing. And yet the moment he touched it, the basement lights flickered. Martin later told a friend the comic felt warm, not room temperature, warm, like someone had been holding it moments before. Still, he bought it. $5, that's all it cost. $5 for the worst mistake of his life. The first thing he knows happened that night, the book wouldn't stay where he placed it. He left it on the kitchen table and later it was in the hallway. He convinced himself he was tired. The next morning, it was beside his bed, open to a page he didn't remember reading. A panel showed a man sitting upright in darkness, eyes wide, terrified, and beneath the panel a caption, "He hears us now." Martin stopped sleeping after that. Every night he heard sounds in the house. Not creaks, not settling wood. Footsteps. Immeasured. Deliberate. Like someone wandering room to room. But whenever he checked, nothing was there. Then came the breathing. Soft breathing. Just beyond the bedroom door. 3 days later, Martin called another collector friend. He sounded exhausted, panicked. He asked if anybody had ever heard of Who Waits Below. Nobody had. No database listed, no auction history, no record of publication. It simply didn't exist. His friend told him to get rid of it, burn it, but Martin refused. Because by then the comic had changed. New pages appeared every morning. Pages illustrating moments from inside his own home. His hallway, his bedroom, his kitchen, and always some dark figure hidden in the background, watching, getting closer. The last person to speak with Martin said he kept repeating the same sentence. It isn't the comic that's haunted. It's whatever's inside that won't stick it out. The police found the house empty 2 days later. No sign of struggle, no blood, no Martin. Only one thing remained on the living room floor. The comic book opened to its final page. A single panel, a dark room, a woman sitting beneath soft pink lights, telling a story. And somewhere, just beyond the edge of the panel, something was listening. Sleep well, my darlings. And if you happen to find a strange comic, maybe leave it where you find it. Until next time, sweet dreams.